Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back with a haul from Vintage Chic Scents. It's going to be kind of a quick one. I just got one sampler. It's the Christmas at the Spa sampler. And Kirby restocked these on, I believe, December 13th. And I actually wasn't going to order. I know that I say that all the time, especially with Vintage Chic Scents. I'm always like, I wasn't going to order. But I really was not going to order anything until these hung out on the website for quite some time. I want to say 4 hours after the restock happened is when I finally grabbed this. And what finally pushed me over the edge was that I started thinking about spring and spring cleaning and the fresh scents and airing out the house and things of that nature. And I really like Kirby's fresh scents, and I didn't have any in stock. So with Kirby stuff, with Vintage Chic Scents wax, I find that it performs its very best when it has some age on it. And I mean, I'm talking real age, like 3 to 6 months. So I always try to purchase stuff from her at least 1 season in advance if I can. If I am going to buy Christmas scents, I'm going to try to buy a Christmas in July type sampler. If I am going to buy fall scents, I'm going to do it at the very first fall restock that she has. If I'm going to buy spring scents, I'm going to try to do it in winter. If I'm going to buy summer scents, you know how it is. I try to buy at least 1 season ahead because her stuff really, really ages like a fine wine. I have wax that I've been melting this month that I got last year in October, November, and the strength on it is incredible. It really, really has a long shelf life, so I don't worry about it getting too old to melt. I would rather have it way ahead of time and let it really cure and get some age on it before I go melting it, because her stuff is so good and her scents are so strong. But I truly do not believe they reach their first full potential right off the bat. They've got to sit for a little while. So with that in mind, I started thinking about spring, got on the website. It was probably a good 4 hours after she restocked, and these were still there. She had some straggling items that were still there, and this was one of them, so I went ahead and grabbed it. It was reasonably priced. It was fresh scents. It was poinsettia shapes, which I love. It was like a win-win. So I went ahead and grabbed it. So I am going to go over that stuff with you. Now, Kirby sent, as always, a doily, which I always love these. I think they're so cute. I can't even imagine the time that she takes to write on each and every single one of these. But I always appreciate them, and I do save most of them. And then Kirby also, she always sends 2 1-ounce scent shot samples. For the holidays, she sent us an extra one, so we each got 3. Now, my niece was with me when I opened these. I've had these for probably about a week, maybe a little longer. She was with me when I opened these, and she actually ran off with Kirby's business card and 2 of the samples. So they're literally nowhere to be found. I can tell you that they were vaudeville, which I have vaudeville, so I wasn't worried about that. I am a little bit brokenhearted about the second sample because it was the Philadelphia Story, which is a pistachio blend. And pistachio is one of my forever scents. I love it. And so I'm a little sad about it, but I'll be okay. The third sample I did get to keep, and it is Fezziwig's Christmas Party. And I did not grab scent notes for this, but based on what I'm smelling on cold, it smells like it has Christmas tree scent, and I'm not sure if it's going to be pine or cypress or fir, balsam, but it's a Christmas tree scent with something minty and something spicy. It's good. I'm going to hang on to it actually for next Christmas because it will be amazing by then. All right, and so getting into the sampler, there were 8 poinsettias. Now these poinsettias, I want to say they're about 3 ounces a piece. Depending on when I melt these, I will either cut them in half or in fourths. The older they get, the less I need. So if I melt it when it's pretty fresh, I'll use a full half poinsettia. If I let it sit for a while, like till summer, then I will melt a fourth. Because again, Kirby's wax ages like a fine wine. It develops really, really well. And the fragrances get more and more potent, and you need less and less of the wax to use it. So let's get into the scents. First, we have 5-star treatment. And this one, I don't know if this was a new one or not, but I know that she had her December open house at the beginning of the month, and I know that she poured this in some body care, shampoo bars, possibly scrubs. I know that she had this available. This would be so good in body care. I smelled this and I immediately was like, I want my hair to smell like this. Like, why can't this be a shampoo bar right now? Like, I like it. It's blueberry cucumber fizz. And I'm not really sure what cucumber fizz is. And it's not a sweet blueberry. It's a fresh blueberry. But it's so good. And it would be just absolutely amazing in body care. I think I'm going to enjoy it in wax. I would kill for it in body care. Someday I am going to get some shampoo bars or something from Kirby, because I've been dying to try them. Someday it'll happen. All right, this next one right here is Life is But a Dream. And this is lavender vanilla cotton candy frosting. And this one I wouldn't ever purchase on its own because of the lavender. But because it came with the sampler, I went ahead and obviously grabbed it. Now on cold, all I'm smelling right now is the cotton candy and the vanilla. So I'm not getting lavender at all right now. But again, this is not a fully cured piece of wax. So that could definitely change. We all know I have issues with lavender. So if after this cures, the lavender really starts popping, this is going to have to go and get gifted to somebody. But if it doesn't, and I'm still just smelling cotton candy and vanilla, then I will probably melt it and see what happens. Alrighty, next we have Meet Me in St. Louis. And this one I've melted a lot and I love it. This one is warm brown and vanilla sugar and figs and sweet snow. Now, this one to me doesn't smell like any of that. This is a laundry scent to me. And when I've melted it before, it comes off as a laundry scent. It definitely smells like dryer sheets or, yeah, like dryer sheets, fabric softener, laundry detergent, any of that. This is definitely a laundry scent, at least to my nose, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It is one that I have had a lot in the past, and I really, really enjoy it. So I was glad to get that one. This next one right here is Eloquent Eleanor. And this one is going to be seagrass, salty air, and hints of musk. This is a Yankee dupe for one of my absolute favorite Yankee candles, which is Turquoise Sky. I think it's Yankee. It might be Bath & Body Works now that I think of it. But I think it's Yankee because I know I've had it before. But it's just a really nice, beachy, fresh scent. So good for summer, and that is exactly when this is getting melted. this is going to be melted in summer. I'm going to be melting poinsettias in summer because it's a summer scent to me. So this next one right here is Pod People. This is definitely the one that I was the most excited about because I've heard great things for pretty much ever since she ever opened and I ever ordered from her about Pod People, but I've never gotten it. This is just cactus and sea salt. Just a really fresh, nice, green scent. Super fresh, super good to air out the house, spring cleaning, neutralizing an odor maybe. Really, really good for that. So I was glad to have that one. This next one right here is Cape Cod. This one and Eloquent Eleanor are kind of similar. This is sea air, weathered driftwood, water lily, and hints of musk. This one also smells like maybe like a white sands candle. Just one of those like beachy scents that's not really masculine, but more like unisex. Like I think anyone could enjoy this fragrance. But this is another one that's definitely getting held onto for summer. This next one right here is Maria von Trapp's Austrian Escape. This one, I have some from a D-stash that I got recently, or a wax swap. This is Lush Avo Bath or Avo Wash type, which is mostly lemongrass, blended with fresh coconut and citrus explosion. This one, like, if you put Avo Wash up to my nose and then I smelled this, I could barely tell the difference. This is definitely mostly an Avo, a Lush Avo dupe. It's very, very nice for spring or summer. And this last one right here is Baby Boom, which is a Baby Magic type. So it basically smells like a newborn nursery, just heavy on the baby powder. Whatever fragrances make up a baby powder scent is what is going to be in here. And I absolutely love Baby Magic. I always used Baby Magic products on the girls when they were babies rather than Johnson & Johnson's. I preferred Baby Magic because of the scent. So I already know I love it. Super excited to get that one. So that is it. That is my Christmas at the Spa sampler. And the spa will be happening in my house during spring and summer. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day, guys.